Welcome to Media House Entertainment.
Oh, shoot. You just got shot by Shooter Trav.
Yo, this your boy Shooter Trav, man. We back live and direct with another interview. I'm out here on the West Coast with it, man. Y'all see Hollywood in the corner right here. You know what I mean? Let the people know who we got on the platform today, though.
Shit, what's the deal, y'all? It's YoCamBeats. I make beats, and I shoot music videos and all kinds of videos.
Okay. And you from out here in LA?
Yeah, born and raised in LA, shit, in the San Fernando Valley. The San Fernando Valley, not like LA part. It's like a little bubble outside, like North Hollywood. Like, if you're from LA, you know it's like right outside LA. Like, you escape some of the crazy shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, talk about it, though. What was it like growing up out here in LA? Because, you know, people dream of being out here in LA, a lot of people.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't really know anyone in the industry till like 20, 21. I didn't know anyone famous, no one with over 10K followers, all that shit. But like, you're always around that shit out here. But I was working at a weed shop, and I saved up some money, and I decided to go backpacking in Europe. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna go do this shit. I'm gonna live life real quick. So I spent 2 months backpacking, and I had bought a camera the night before. I bought a Sony A7 for like a rack, and I just shot the whole trip. I was just clicking, shooting, boom, boom, auto. Shot the whole trip, auto JPEG. So, should I talk about RAW? Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
RAW photo, I shot the whole trip JPEG. You can shoot RAW and you can shoot JPEG. So RAW is like uncompressed files. It's gonna be all your data. You can really use that shit to blow it up, put it on like an ad or something, you know, magazine cover. I shot the whole trip, compressed JPEG files. But I learned that later because right when I got back from the trip, I was loving it. I loved the camera, and I was going to college, community college.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a composition class for like leading lines and like exposure, ISO, like all of it. And
okay. So
I was
that's
working
how
at
you
a
got
weed.
the backstory on
How to actually
work
like, you
the
know,
camera,
like
work the
set it up
camera.
portraits and like lighting, exposure. I was doing Photoshop too. I was doing corrections, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was working at a weed shop like 50 hours a week, but they were some bad bitches in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was shooting with them. We'd smoke after work, and I flicked them all up, just learning for fun. All the girls, bad bitches want photos. So I was just shooting with the girls, and I had to make the call real quick. I was like, am I gonna just shoot with girls or something, or am I gonna try and get in the industry shooting with like artists going on tour, or am I gonna do like cars and like lifestyle traveling and shit?
Right.
So I was doing a little bit of lifestyle first, traveling and stuff, but then I came back and I was like, I'm gonna get going on this music shit. So I was cooking up. I made beats way back. So at the weed shop, I was already making beats. I had been making beats since like 2021. So I picked up the camera like right about the same time, and I'm working at the weed shop, shooting the girls, and then this platinum producer came in all the time, this for DJ Flip, and he would come in all the time, and we got real tight, and I would serve him, and he would ask me to serve him and shit. So when I followed him on Instagram one day, I saw he was really active doing this thing, so I was like, I looked, all his pics were like, not like, you know, it was an iPhone pics. So I was like, I can help you get your, you know, your image up, get some good photos on your Instagram, and I was gonna shoot my shot. And that night I got his Instagram. I told my boy, should I DM him? And I think this is a little gem, bro. I was like, should I DM that fool? And he was like, nah, bro. That's embarrassing, bro. Like, why'd you do that? And I was like, so like, don't listen to your homie's advice that's not on the same lane as you and shit. You gotta really, like, unless they're really like in the beginning and shit, you gotta take a shot and shit. So I shot a DM, and this was like, pull up to the studio. Boom. That night, got my camera charged up. Boom, I did work. I go straight to Santa Monica. I'm with YSL Duke, Derek Milano, like one of Justin Bieber's writers and shit.
Okay.
We're in there, that shit's lit. And my camera, I had no flash, but all my pics that day were all dim and shit. But he was like, come back, I'm gonna bring you everywhere. So like from that day on, we're going everywhere. I met like from Gunna to fucking Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, Famous Jax, like a lot of YSL, like Lil Tracy, Lil Peep. Like all those fools. 2017 SoundCloud scene.
And all that came from shooting your shot. That came from
shooting
shooting
that shop at the weed shop.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Come on, man.
Yeah, the weed shop. Shouts out the weed shop.
Yeah. So talk about that time period, though. Like, I know 2000,
it's like
2017. I know
16, 17, bro. SoundCloud was
popped
popping.
off. Yeah.
SoundCloud was popping 2016, 17. Like Lil Pump, fucking Famous Dex, Smoke Perp, fucking XXX. All that shit was cracking. And that was like Flip blew up, producer for Trippie Redd. He made like most of Love Scars. So he made like 3 or 4 on that. So we were going around, like he just put me on. I was bringing the camera everywhere. And I was making beats in the background too, but like, I never told him. One day, I told all his homies and shit. We were making beats and shit. And then one day he's like, ask him. I was like, I don't make beats. He's like, nah, ask him. I know you make beats, bro. So we started cooking up. So I sucked back then though. I was trash. So they said I was good, but so right then he made me switch to FL. He's like, get FL, I'll give you all my drum kits and shit. So like, as a producer, I always want to produce and shit. So like camera got me in the door, like that's an opportunity and shit, and like so many opportunities. Like I shot a video for Soulja Boy that night. He's like, bro, we're going to Migos session. We pull up, Migos session got canceled. We're with Murder Beats. Derek Malone's back in there. Soulja Boy's there, and they knocked out like 3 songs in an hour. I'm taking pics and shit, and I got in there, but I pussied out. I didn't ask Murder for his loop email or for beats or anything. I got his manager's contact for like pics, and I sent the pics. But I should have shot my shot as a producer.
For the producer.
Yeah, bro. But like I'm already in the door, bro. I should have put the camera down or something. But I didn't want to get Soulja Boy mad though.
Yeah,
Soulja Boy wanted his
there for when things.
I saw Murder Beats is in the video and shit with Soulja Boy, so I got the shots, but I was
you really want to get them beats off, man.
I was thinking about it, yeah. So if you're a photographer, you already make beats or something, like that camera can get you in the door. That's a cheat code, that's a gem. Carry that bitch everywhere. I always have my camera on me. Don't leave it in the trunk though. It's another gem. Motherfuckers getting jacked in LA every day. Bring the camera in the studio, bring it to your house, bring it to the girl's house. Bring it to your house. Don't leave it in the car.
Hey, look, I got caught like that out here.
You got caught? Oh, man.
It was just like, I forgot what weekend it was, but
knock on wood, bro.
Look, it was at the Grove. Yeah, knock on wood, but it was at the Grove.
You knocked on wood that day? No.
Look, bro, it's Bride Day, like, though, at the Grove. Yeah, and they knocked the window out.
That's a good area.
Yeah, so I learned my area, my So you hear it, do not leave your camera in
Don't leave your camera, don't leave your gear in your car, unless you want that shit jacked.
Yeah. So getting in the studio though with Soulja Boy and all of that, did that lead to like more stuff? So
I was in the studio and he was like, Tiger, Drake, like that whole little scene. Like I was in the back of the video in the little video that went crazy and shit. I was in the back, like in the corner with my camera, and that shit went viral and shit. And I don't know if you remember, he was like, "This is the biggest comeback in 2019." Draco, biggest comeback. Boom, he got locked up 2 days later, bro. He dropped the snippet the next day.
Yeah.
So my shit's still on his Instagram. We got like 200,000 views. I got a bunch of clients off it too. I was taxing fools too, like a rack. So I had a couple of clients off that shit. I was doing it, and then he got locked up. No, I said like 2 days later he got locked up. Biggest comeback. I set back, and like he was in there for like a year, right? I don't know. He was in there for a minute. Yeah. That video got shuffled, bro. Racks in the safe. I hope Soulja Boy dropped that shit.
Yeah,
but it don't even matter that he didn't drop it. It got me like a lot of people already saw my tag on it. It got me a little name, and I met people there and shit.
Name. Yeah. So talk about your beats though, man. Like how long did it take to get your beats to like a place and somebody to get on your beats and you got better with it? And how did you progress on your beats? Like was it YouTube? Somebody taught you?
YouTube is the gem. YouTube is the go. Like, if you're a lazy motherfucker, you gotta get going. Search every question you got. Everything's on YouTube. You can learn everything. You don't need to go to school. So I would just, in photography, I'd look shit up, but I would watch like cook-ups, Nick Mirror, like I would watch Cash Money AP in the beginning. This is before Nick Mirror. Cash Money AP. I'd fall asleep watching him cook up on FL. So I'd watch Flip with fucking like producers, like 808 Mafia producers, fucking. I'd see him in there like cooking up with like 12 million on the beat, 1200 on the beat and shit, like cooking up hits for like Trippie Redd, NBA Youngboy, all that shit. And like I wasn't familiar with that program at first, but I would like once I got on it, I would just watch tutorials all day on YouTube, like all day. I would just eat, like sleep that shit. I wasn't watching no bullshit. I don't even watch TV no more. I just watch like tutorials, podcasts, interviews, soaking up shit. It's like. I don't know. I hate just chilling.
So you like doing beats better than like shooting videos?
Yeah, I want to bring that up.
That's your real passion.
It's a different art, bro. I respect both. I love both for their differences. Like they're both so creative. Cause you can like visualize shit with both with the eyes closed. Like I'll be closing my eyes to get ideas for treatments and like videos and stuff. And like it's a visual art more. Where beats is audio. It's audio art. You're like an audio dope dealer. You just. So it's more of a vibe though. Beats, you're like vibing out, you know, it's like sonic shit. Like I'm changing pitches and like making shit slap. It's a vibe. People are in the room, like, ooh, people are rapping in my ear, annoying me. I'm like, ooh, this is hard. I hate when people rap in my ear while I'm making a beat. Like, listen to this real quick. I'm like, I gotta listen to this.
Yeah, you gotta.
But beats is a vibe, bro. But videos, I like to see people happy. Like they be like, it's a different feeling. Like people, like when I capture someone's vision, and like they're really happy with the video. A beat, you don't really like hear that rappers are like a lot of time. With the video guy, rappers be showing love sometimes, bro. Yeah. They're addicted to them a lot, but like you do good work, they're gonna be like, bro, Kim, I'm only going to you, bro. Like. It's a good feeling. I like that feeling. But beats, I'm just making that shit for me. I'm slapping. I'm not thinking about artistry. I'll go for a genre, but I'm just making it.
You just making it. So
I'm vibing now. I'm trying to make that shit.
So who's like the biggest artist that like to get on your beats? You know what I'm
To
saying?
get on my beat,
Yeah.
like released, OGZ and Phoenix and shit. But unreleased, I got shit with YG that I haven't heard yet, but that shit hard. My boy was in the studio with it. He didn't get the copy, but that's YG. I grew up on like West Coast shit, so I want to hear that. I got shit with like Salvi Third and Roddy Ricch that's unreleased, and then RP Keed. I sent some shit to his boy. He said he got on a few of those. I don't know, wake up to a key placement or something. But I don't really like talking about the bottom of the iceberg, you know? Because like as a producer, there's another thing, bro. As a producer, you work on so much music. You work with so many artists, so many like sleepless nights engineering. I engineer too, so I'll record late as fuck, making all these songs that will probably never come out. You shoot a video, 99% is probably gonna drop. Right? Even if it's a shitty video. I saw Lil Mosey just drop some like weak ass.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Bro, you
Like
feel
said,
me?
the
If
video
you shoot
gonna
a
come
video
out.
with something,
Yeah,
that's why it's
yeah.
another gem. You get in the room, you just shoot some shit, they're probably gonna repost it. I just saw some shit with 808 Mafia in Atlanta, and they were reposting and tagging me all that. And I went there as a producer, but like he didn't ask me to come cook up, so I had the camera. Don't forget the camera. Don't leave it in the trunk. Bring it in the studio, and I shot. Bro, I was shooting BTS for a Mike Epps comedy skit with like T.I. and shit. And like they didn't even check my bag just because I had the camera. I'm like, well, I can have a click or anything. Bro.
Anything.
Like, the camera guy will get you in. You get the TSA. No.
Yeah, get to do anything.
The camera will get you
Don't
in
try
the
this at
club.
home. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't know
the
what
camera
it's
gets you in.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Nah, they get you in different places, man. But talk about Atlanta, because I have noticed that you've been spending a lot of time out there in the A.
I went out there on like a wing. I knew one person, and I didn't even link with him when I was out there. I feel like ducked me. It's being weird.
Yeah, that's
People
crazy.
be weirdos a lot of times.
Why?
man.
It be like that sometimes, right?
Ready to link up, yeah, like.
And then you get there and it's just like, you know what I mean? But yeah, talk about that a little bit, man. Like,
But
what made you
my
go
first
out
time
to-
I went out to Atlanta was like pretty fucking lit. Second time was like a little turned down. I was like having fun, just like I went camping and shit. But I'll talk about the music though. So the first trip I went out there, I stayed with my one boy, but I linked with I know these Korean fools. I don't want to say Asian. I know these Korean fools out there, like that they be fucking with like Ted Park and like doing all the like the rap scene for the Asians and shit. So I was out there with him, we're at his crib smoking. And he gets invited to some studio, ends up being Death Star Studios, Done Deal Studio. So I'm in there, I'm cooking up with like Mike Mixer, Chris Beats is in there, I don't know. So I met like his whole camp and shit. And then the next day, like, you should meet up with Done Deal and shit. So I had a little like quick 10-minute meeting, played some beats and shit. He was vibing out, he fucked with the bunch, so I left him a little catalog. So that happened. I wasn't really on my video shit back then. That was like 3-4 years ago. So my second trip, I came out there and I shot a couple videos, but I wasn't on my music shit. But I just went back like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I touched down at like 7 o'clock. I was in the studio with 808 Mafia at like 9 o'clock. My boy Cicero. So he showed love. He told me, I was like, where you at, bro? Like, what's the move? He just sent me an ID.
Come on.
Pulled up. So we went out there, smoked some gas, vibed out, had fun. I did a little photo shoot about the camera. Shot a whole little BTS, did an edit for him, out of love.
Yeah.
Because, just...
That's-
you can
that's
get in
all.
there, you can make some content. Don't just sit there with the camera and use
yeah.
that bitch.
You can make some content, man.
Use
I
that
mean,
bitch.
have you picked up anything? Did you pick up anything from Southside?
Oh, no, I've never met Southside.
Okay,
Yeah.
you never met him.
That's a goat, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's a goat. No, I was with Cicero.
Okay, Cicero, okay, yeah.
Cicero from Cicero.
Yeah,
He
okay.
So he got show Future, everyone.
Yeah, did
But,
you?
bro, he made slaps, bro. I make beats. I click the mouse in for the drums and shit most of the time. Boom, he's on the keyboard, like, tapping it, like, a little, I don't want to say old school, but, like, more vibey and shit. But he was knocked out, like, 3 slaps in an hour, and I was just absorbing that shit.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't just sitting there. I was shooting the whole time.
Shooting the
I'm
whole
like,
thing,
I'm
but
smoking too long.
but you
This
can bring,
shit slap,
you
bro.
bring it in,
And I'm not gonna. I'm like, I already have me and him are cool and shit. But like, if it's my first time meeting someone, I'm not gonna be like, oh. But I was like, man, that shit slap. I don't want you to know, bro.
Yeah, and I mean, talk about those vibes though, man. What you feel like the difference between Atlanta and LA?
A lot of trap shit. Like he was. Well, we were meeting with this other artist. She a big. She does like R&B and shit, like kind of like Megan Thee Stallion shit. And he was just playing hella trap shit. And she's like, his girlfriend, her girlfriend came in and she went up to him. We need something that the girls can dance to. And he's like, you came to my studio, I make trap beats. Like, I got shit with Future. People come from my shit. And like, we had to have a little talk, and I totally understood it and shit, So, like, in Atlanta, it's a lot of trap shit, but they got everything. Atlanta's got all kinds of music. Future be getting on singing shit, but all kinds of different vibes, bro.
Yeah.
Atlanta's the fucking wave. There's so many artists from there.
Yeah, especially like you said, music. If you a producer and all of that,
Yeah, and West Coast is really big out here for sure, but Jack Harlow be getting on hella West Coast beats, Megan Thee Stallion be getting on West Coast shit, but we got like the gangster West Coast shit. Like we got the Mexicans out here, we got like the whole Latino, all the fucking like Crips, Bloods rapping on West Coast beats. Like it's a whole different scene. I don't really see
it's a whole different scene.
Like fools are banging out here and shit. Like it's like a whole other scene. Like it's lit. I be working with a lot of like goons and like thugs and shit. Like real like gang members and shit.
Yeah.
Like they all. I'm just here to work, bro. I'm not here. I'm a civilian. I'm just here to work. Do my work.
You got a crazy story though? Something crazy that might have happened that you can talk about
like
on crazy?
Yeah,
like while you was shooting a video on set or something. Like
shit.
you know what I mean? Maybe some shit got shot up, something, man. You know, something crazy.
I don't even know if I want to say this. Like, oh my God! Can I say like 2 or 3 real quick? I'll make them quick. I don't know if you want to cut this into one.
Yeah.
I was shooting a video for Phoenix, like right in the beginning before like any of our songs had dropped. It's like 2019. I'm shooting a video for it's him and like who was with him? I'll do a pause real quick. White John, okay, my bad. Yeah, I won't get the names right. Okay, so I was with Phoenix and White John. They had just made a song. I didn't produce it, but I engineered it. I just recorded it. They had made the beat at our studio, our team studio. So we're outside shooting this shit, and someone in the back studio rented it. It was like one of our boys. That fool trapped out the studio a little bit. So this fool got robbed while I'm shooting it, bro. And like you kind of see in the back of the fucking video, like we didn't end up finishing. We only shot like 2 scenes, but this fool's getting robbed in the back of the studio. You see fools like running out the back, and Phoenix like they're looking over their shoulder and shit. And we just dip in the studio, lock that shit, they had the glicks already and shit. They had the straps ready, bro. But we're like damn, we're in the lockdown. We didn't finish the video, bro. We're like, damn. So that was crazy. That's like a video story. I've been in Skid Row shooting with fools, and they're like on their phone, on Instagram Live, Facebook Live, like, and they're just like filming me. They're like walking up to people, filming me. I'm like, talk to them like they're a human, bro. Just walk up like an animal, see if they want to be shot. He's like, everyone want to be famous, and I was about to tell this fool, fuck you, give him his money back, and it was just whack, bro. At the end of the video, I expressed myself in a nice way, and like he understood. But he was like, I was like, we gotta get out of here. There's like a lot of attention on us.
Yeah, too
much.
Like,
I'm cool with that. Just like have a couple eyes on, a couple spotters and shit. Be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
People be on drugs.
All kind of stuff, man.
Yeah.
I mean, speak on Skid Row a little bit for the people that's not in LA.
Atlanta don't even got that shit, huh? I've been around Atlanta. I didn't see nothing like that. LA's got good weather, and that's why, huh?
Yeah, beautiful weather. Yeah, I think that's why. Man. Like the first time I seen Skid Row roll
it's
past,
like a city,
I was like, yo,
bro.
what is that? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe it. I didn't know what was going on, man.
It's stupid bad, bro. It's just like a congregation. Like it's like God. It's like a city and shit. No, it's like definitely some like assistance, like healthcare and like food kitchens and shit. So a lot of people go there, but it's fucking like it's packed, bro. It's crazy. And like with the COVID laws now, people can build and shit. So this one artist actually built this whole structure. They had a 2-story structure, and she came and put like her famous texture over it and shit. And, like they can't break it down. So like they're building and shit. Like there's cities getting built out here. Like 2-story shit.
2 stories.
Homeless people be having 2-story shit in LA.
Yeah, come on, man. They on a whole different level.
No, but in New York and shit, they'll kick your ass out, huh? You can't be homeless.
That's what I'm saying. Certain places don't play, but
no, bro, you won't see it, huh? But Hollywood's bad, bro.
Oh yeah,
Skid Row, Hollywood, tweakers, bro.
Yeah, Hollywood terrible
drugs,
with it, man. Yeah. Nah, for real though. But
man.
you know, overall though, where do you want to take your brand though, man? Do you want to be like one of the biggest producers in the world, one of the biggest video directors?
Yeah, I want to be like, I want to have just single hits. I want to make a lot of. Let me start that over. I want to just make a lot of hits. I want to make I'm trying to like say it real good. Hold on. I want to make hits and like eventually start like a label or like a affiliation, like a group or some shit. And I don't want to make beats forever and shit. Like I'm gonna eventually be like signing people, have like artists under me and shit. And as far as the videos, I want to like get more into directing mostly and shit. Right now I'll direct, like write the treatment, shoot, and edit, and like have other special effects guys on like the board and stuff. But I want to just eventually just direct, have people shooting for me, bigger budgets, turning down $10,000 budgets. Like Edgar Stevens, like in the beginning you want, like right now I'm even like, man, $10,000 budget, I can do some cool shit. But like, when you're really on your shit, 10,000 ain't shit. Like you've been doing $100,000, $200,000 budget, 100,000, like shit. Like you can't get 50. Like,
nah, that's real.
Yeah. So there's levels to the shit, different budgets. But a lot of the biggest videos, the one he shot with Russ, How It Feels, dollars, no, they're in the forest and shit. I think it was like $200 budget. That shit got 340 million views. My boy Water Whipping Evan, shouts out him. That fool, he shot rubbing off the paint while being in the mirror.
Oh yeah.
I think he charged him 150. That shit it's like triple platinum. It's got 400 million views.
Yeah.
So you don't need the budget, but budget's cool when you're like
Budget's
a director. You don't want to shoot these running guns all day in the hood and shit.
Yeah.
know,
You say you want to go to a whole different level, man.
Yeah. So just level up.
Yeah.
Constantly as an artist, you gotta challenge yourself.
Gotta do
just
that.
do more and better.
Yeah.
Boom.
So talk about skating and filming though, man, because I see you be on the skateboard and filming. Like that take a different little skill.
That was
right
only
there.
that video. I'm gonna be real. No, I grew up skating. That's kind of I would film like stupid skits, like trying to be Jackass back in the day, and skating and stuff. But I never really took it serious. Like I wasn't putting together like cool edits. I wasn't that good at like skating, so that's probably why I didn't go no far. But a lot of videographers started with skating and stuff, but I didn't really film till after with the girls and until I got into the weed shop.
Yeah.
Oh I'll talk about my first video ever, bro. Cause I had never even shot one. I already had like a little buzz for photography. Like people knew me and shit. I'll get random people, artists from all over. So I was getting a little traction. This guy from Ohio hit me up. He's like, "Hey Cam, I need a video, bro. You shoot videos? I see you got the photos." I was like, "Yeah, all the time." Cap, bro. You gotta put yourself into the room real quick. So I don't even know if that applies, but I was like, "Yeah, I can shoot you a video, bro." And I shot him a video. We just went to Hollywood. He paid me $250. I shot that shit. I downloaded Adobe Premiere. I downloaded Adobe Premiere that night, bro. And I was just fucking around, like doing little like hi-hat rolls, like little cut-ins out with the opacity and shit, like basic ass shit. And, like I finessed it. He loved the video. He loved it. And he never got another one. I think he quit, but like that was my first video. I was just running gun, like didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Yeah. But then I took the classes, learned about shutter speed, like frame rates and shit, slow mo.
Yeah. So, how's the LA like as far as like the video? Cause like some place, say North Carolina, a lot of people.
Tax people.
They barely want to pay $300 to $500.
LA, you can tax people.
So like LA is like so is that a difference out here? Like you're able to get.
Well, my video started like $250 and shit. We got the $350, $400. I'm like $500. I'm like damn. Now that's like my minimum. I don't want to press record for it. $500. Yeah. So, fucking let me think. Say the question again, real quick.
I was just asking like how's the market out here?
For LA,
like,
yeah, no,
yeah,
a lot of
LA.
people got money. Even in Atlanta, my boy was saying, a lot of people don't have bread to drop and shit, like, especially just in the Midwest and shit. I don't feel like people like minimum wage is like under $10 still. I think Arizona. That's crazy.
That's
LA is like, I don't know. I haven't worked in so long. It's probably like 15, 16. So.
Yeah.
I remember it was 15 a minute ago.
No, it's
crazy.
Yeah.
So people have bread out here and they're showing it in their videos and shit. That's something I want to talk about. All these rappers showing their jewelry, their fucking Balenciaga and their V-Lone shit. I've had artists, we went down to fucking Rodeo. They always want to go to Rodeo from out of town. They'll go shoot and then I'm like, you have to tag out, bro. He's like, nah, I got to shoot on. I'm going to turn this shit. I'm like, bro, come on. And like, he's trying to snuff me for a little $600 video. I'm like, bro, that shirt like $800, right? The V-Lone. So
nah, real talk, man.
Spending money
yeah.
way too much
Is that one of your biggest pet peeves, though, man?
No, but I'm good. I look. Shouts out DJ Flip. That fool, me and him, we started shooting videos all together and shit. Like we're not working together no more and shit. But he taught me how to hustle, bro. How to make sure like upsell people, bro. That's another skill you can't just get. You can't really look that up on YouTube either, honestly. Like I can talk about it, but. You gotta be able to hustle people. I know how to upsell. You want drone shots, multiple locations. You want models. We can get sets, peer space, boom, boom, boom. Don't even tell them it's peer space. Charge double. I got homie. I'm trying to keep tabs on people with houses. All the models upsell. They're charging me $50. I'm gonna tell them it's $100 a girl. So you can hustle. You can hustle so many ways, bro. I got a special effects package. We can shoot on red. So you gotta know how to just talk to people when it comes with experience. Like you shoot fucking 200 videos, you'll eventually know how to like talk to people about. Getting another video upselling and keeping the client happy. I'll be like, oh, this shit look hard, bro. And I'll just be like showing them that shit. Damn, bro. Hype it up, bro. With beats too, you gotta hype it up here in the studio. You have such a higher chance of getting a beat placement if you're like, you fuck with this one, bro. I feel like you gotta like, hype it up. You can't just sit there all square.
Yeah. All mellow.
And with the video too, bro, like, even if they're weak, bro, I'm gonna go crazy on this shit, bro. It's gonna be your best video, bro. Always come back. Come back.
Nah, real talk. But what advice would you give though, say videographers, directors, or whatever that maybe want to move out here to LA? They in a small market town, wherever they at.
If you don't know,
they want to come out here. Yeah.
So what advice? Well, this is what I do because I before any of this music shit, I backpacked a lot and shit, but I wasn't utilizing Instagram. I run some Instagram ad campaigns, and I've met hella people famous. I met Rocky Fresh off an Instagram ad, and like, just like, save up some money. You're in your city, get a fucking job. You probably could live with your parents. You're 18, 19, I don't know, going to school. Save up some money. Don't come out here broke as fuck. Don't be on the streets. Don't be selling drugs. Like, getting robbed. Like, save some money. I would say now in 2022, run some Instagram ads. Will be about your art, you know? Build up your little name, have a little content, don't have no posts. Work on your art, have a little art on your Instagram. Like your art, have beats, have videos on your Instagram, and then pay for some Instagram ads to that city and be like, hey, I'm gonna be out here, who's trying to work? And someone's gonna hit you up. So if you got a little work on your page, someone's gonna hit you up. I met so many people off Instagram ads. I've got clients that spent thousands off a $5 ad. And I spent $150 on the ad and I booked the client too. So you gotta know what works, what ads are good, you know, with working with keywords and shit. So, or just, if you're not gonna do that, you don't know, like running ad campaigns, you don't even know what that is or anything, just fucking save us some money, come out here, network, you know, J. Cole shit outside Jay-Z's, I don't know, yeah, but just walk around Melrose, you're gonna meet rappers and shit. Walk around Venice, walk around Hollywood, you're gonna meet some rappers out here in LA. In Melrose, you're gonna meet some rappers. But just be cool, should be humble, don't be a fan, don't ask for pics.
Yeah. And like you said, have your camera with you though.
Have the camera with you.
The camera is almost like a chain, you know what I mean? Like,
but be attentive too, motherfuckers is robbing people out here.
Oh yeah,
I always tell that now, because people always have the chain, the rappers always have the chain right here.
Yeah, nah, that's how I feel. Like, I used to go through the airports like with 2 cameras on. I had like the 70 and the 5D
like,
sometimes.
why you need 2?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But you know, it got me new clients sometimes in the airport and just people wanting conversation.
Yeah.
You know
I don't really
even
like,
if it's one camera, it's like,
yeah.
I started putting it up though, because I stopped hating the like conversation. I don't even walk through it like that no more. But
yeah, you're at the club, girls start shaking it and shit. I'm like, it's not even on.
Yeah, it's not even on.
I'm dead.
Nah, for real though,
that camera's
man.
a gem though. You can, 2022, it's a lot of contact. Everything needs to be filmed. Like, you know.
Nah, for real though, man. You know, before we get out of here though, man, anything you want to leave with the people, man? Anything you want to get off your chest that you haven't said, shout outs or whatever?
Just like, if you got something you want to do, just go for it. Like, don't listen to someone that's not even trying to do anything near what you're doing. You know, if they're just trying to work, I wish I could just work a normal job. Like, fuck that. I'm like, I just gotta like test myself and be creative and like be my own boss. I'll get fired at a job if I had a job right now. Like, fuck that. So luckily I can support myself out this shit, but just take that leap, go hard with it. Work a job too. Like, so while you're learning this shit, definitely work. Don't be a bum. Don't be like trying to trap if you can't trap. Like, just fucking work, save up, work on your skill. 9 to 5, 5 to 9, go hard, bro. But let me think. Just network too, talk. You gotta talk to. I was so nervous in the beginning and shit. Like, even making beats in front of famous artists, I'd be like, fuck, my shit's trash. Now I'm like confident. It just comes with experience. Just get out there. You know, this isn't a normal job. You're being an artist. You gotta get out there and network and closed mouth don't get fed. Boom.
Yeah, you heard that. And you know, can the videographers tap in with you, man? Collab with you, maybe, or whatever.
Yeah,
Just
I'm not on my
from
like,
out here, because you know a lot of cats come out here traveling and stuff like that. Man, they touch down in LA.
Let's do it.
Don't really know nobody else. So
if you're another videographer from another city too, bro, send your artists out here. I'll shoot it. I'll send you the footage. You edit it. Vice versa. You too busy. I got editors. You know, whatever you need, bro. But
yeah, y'all heard
collab,
that.
you know.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Tap my line. I'm cool.
Come on now. And
I ain't too Hollywood, but I'm from out here.
Come from Hollywood, yeah. And what's your social media though, man? Your Instagram.
My Instagram is YoCamBeats, YoCamBeats, and yeah,
that's it. All right, man. Y'all heard it first, man. We out here in Hollywood. I go by the name of Shooter Trav. Media House News. We signing out.